break, which is why we love our agates. But let's talk about the major trends in jewelry. Right now, it's free form. Free form means natural. It means that we literally take the agate from the ground and we slice it. And so when you're looking at this shape that looks so organic, this is called free form. It's just the way Mother Nature made it for you.
Yeah, you can see how thick it is. This is a real slice from the stone. And that's why no two of these pendants, if you order two today, they would look similar, but no two will be exactly alike. And the natural striations of the agate, that's what makes it one of the most desired chalcedonies in the world today. You just love those beautiful shades that can look like the landscape, it can look like the mountains, it can look like clouds on the horizon. It's full of positive energy. That is black spinel, by the way. That beautiful halo effect. It frames that natural agate in the center. That comes on an enhancer bail, which opens in the back, and you can wear this on any of your favorite beaded necklaces. I chose the brand new debut, the premiere of the pink and the port wine colored Moonstone. Also, at a this day only price of $179.90. So only today is this offer available on the agate pendant. Only today is this offer available on her Moonstone. 52 inches. Carol, Brodie, that is about 4.5 feet long.
Yeah, think about that. Think about what you can do with 52
fun.
inches in terms of wrapping. But more importantly, if we can get a drum roll, please. This is the launch, the international worldwide launch of my new Port Moonstone. We love Moonstone because it's a chatoyant gemstone. We love the fact that it flickers in the light, that it literally looks like little lights in heaven. But did you ever see it in the most desirable color, which we are calling port? Port, think of, you know, I was in Porto, in Portugal, where all the wine is made several years ago. And when I went to port, when you go there, you just think of richness. You think of Bordeaux. You think of the grapes. We've captured the burgundies and the pinks and the browns in the world in one new Moonstone called Port. Now, what you're also going to see in this new Port Moonstone is an array of color, but even more shimmer, scintillating diamond-like shimmer that we don't see in traditional gemstones.
They're faceted.
They are completely
So pretty.
faceted. They are nuggets, and we have a proprietary diamond-like coating that we're able to put over our gemstones. That's why my labradorite sparkles like no other. That's why my Moonstone literally looks like we threw these up in a night sky and they are stars. What are you going to wear your Port Moonstone with? Everything. Because it is the color of the organic, beautiful earth with tons of shimmer, with the pale pinks and the browns. You even have like dark, dark browns and almost a hematite in it. You're going, this is your ultimate neutral.
Metallics, Carol.
It is metallics.
Yeah.
And that is that proprietary diamond-like coating that we put over.
Pretty.
Gives it that metallic shine, that diamond-like. These are, to me, like rough-cut diamonds. I've spent plenty of time in diamond mines in my life, and when we dig them out of the earth, they are called rough. They're not white and sparkly like you see them on the engagement ring or in the window of your favorite jewelry store. They actually come out in these natural colors of champagnes and browns, and then they are cut into and polished to get out the best quality. If you're thinking you love the look of wire wrapping is strong. My wire wrapping is done by machine, so it is the strongest. It is on sterling silver. The silver is picking up the metallic tones in that Port Moonstone. Take a look at this. Wait, we need to look at it around you.
52 inches in length, and just to make sure everyone knows, there is a lobster claw clasp. So you can wrap it around once, you can wear it long, you can double it up, you can even triple it up depending on the length that you prefer in your necklace. We have fewer than 100 remaining in the Port and Pink Moonstone necklace. We also, I believe, are fewer than 100 now if you're even considering that agate. We have 30 remaining if you are loving